Hi everyone, today's little project is some of these spider lantern lights. This is for a Halloween project, and here's the ones I've already completed. And these ones are almost done. This is one continuous string of about 22 meters, I think it is. So it's a 250 set of lights from Kmart. Now every second light has already been sort of killed off effectively because I'm just feeding it with DC instead of AC. So that makes it a bit easier because I only wanted quite a wide spacing for these little lanterns. So the remaining 62 LEDs, like those ones there, and you can see in the tub there, those remaining 62 I've still got to blank off. So what I've been doing is adding heat shrink to the LEDs, the offending LEDs. So like that one on my hand there now, I've got to put heat shrink on that and then just crimp it down. So I've been chopping up pieces of heat shrink, approximately 20 millimeters long. That's 5 millimeter heat shrink, and I'm just going to put that over the end, leave enough room for that to shrink down and leave a bit of a tail at the end. And then I'll just get a pair of pliers, just crimp that. You can see it's not really showing up all that well, but that's just crimped that shut. No light coming out of it now. So only another 30 or so to go. So I'll show them all once it's finished and up on the house. Okay, now I've done all 62 pieces of heat shrink. So we've got one nice set of lamps custom made. Now I'm just putting a little 2-wire connector on, 2-pin connector on the end of it all. So I've already done a little neat joint there, already put the heat shrink on there, and I've just got some of this, it's like silicone but a little bit thinner, and put a bit of that on just to waterproof the connection. I'll slide that over, and there we go, one nice little pigtail already shrunk on and ready to go. So I'll mark this with the voltage when I'm done so I remember next year when I go to use them. Otherwise you tend to forget these sorts of things. And this set originally were 31 volt Kmart ones, but they actually run on DC 24 volts quite nicely. So it's just a nice level there. Okay, I've shrunk that connector down, hooked it back into the power supply, and there they are, all 63 little lantern covers, all glowing nicely. So I wanted them to be a fairly wide spacing, spread over that 22 odd meters, and I didn't want them to be too bright, and I didn't want any of the bare LEDs showing in between. That's why I've custom made this set. I sort of prefer to have things custom made, that way it's a bit unique in my display. There's something else that no one else in the area will have. So the lantern covers originally came as part of the little 10-way or 10 LED battery operated sets that I got off eBay last year. I happened to notice them come down on special for, I think it was $1 or $2 per set of 10 delivered, which is a crazy price. So it took me a little while, but I actually ordered probably about 40 sets or something like that. So I ended up with a lot of these covers in the yellow spider ones and also some black and white ones as well. So it just shows you what you can do if you repurpose something you can get on eBay for cheap. Sometimes they have running at specials, and you can use that to your advantage.